Alrighty, baseball fans, we are back. 2018 season replay, Atlanta Braves, game number 48 against Philadelphia. So Philadelphia took the first two of this three-game series, and it's not going to get much easier as we go up against Jake Arrieta today. So let's see what happens here at Atlanta and Philadelphia. Starting lineups go as follows. Albies, Acuna, Freeman, Marquez, Suzuki back in the lineup. Inciarte, Camargo, Swanson, and pitching today for the Braves, Luis Guijarro. For the Phillies, it's Hernandez, Hoskins, Herrera, Altier, Santana, Franco, Alfaro, Kingery, and Jake Arrieta pitching for the Phillies. Jake Arrieta is a right-hander. Let's play ball and see what we can do against Jake Arrieta. Maybe we can knock him out in this game early. That would be super good. Ozzy's up. Ozzy Albies for the Braves. That's an 11. That is going to be a defensive check. So I do defensive checks a little bit different. First dice tells us even or odd. Even's error. Odd is range. Range on the position number here. The second dice is the catcher. Catcher is going to be Alfaro. What's his range? Alfaro is an F range. F range, and that's the worst you can get. 1 to 76 will be a hit. Albies in front of the plate. And 10, it'll be a single as Alfaro can't get to it quick enough. And Albies is on with the leadoff single. Albies is a beast stealer. And Alfaro, again, I believe... Yes, he's got the -1 arm. Alfaro with the -1 arm. So, it's going to take him back down to a 7. Let's see if we can get the jump against Arrieta first. And he does get the jump. And you know what? He is going to take off. He is going to take off on the play. Let's see what happens. That's an 11. Unbelievable. That is an out. Caught stealing. Second base. 2-4 on the putout. Damn. Got greedy there. Acuna. Ronald Acuna. Tough 45 strikeout for Acuna. That brings up Freddie Freeman. 2 outs in the top of the first. Tough 0-8. And that's back-to-back strikeouts. So... Jake Arrieta, tough. And Luis Guijarro pitching for the Braves. Luis, on the season so far, pitched 2 2/3 innings, giving up 1 hit, 1 walk, 1 strikeout, no ERA, and a whip of .75. Luis Guijarro, let's see how he does as a starter in this game. He's up against Cesar Hernandez. 5 is tough, and he starts off well. 72 is going to be grounder to second. That's going to be Albies. He will make the play over to Freeman, 1 away. Rice Hopkins, the winner of yesterday's game. If you didn't watch that yet, I'll try not to spoil it for you. 7 is tough. Tough 12, and that is a strikeout. We have to dodge the 8, or we have to dodge the 6 again, which is a ballpark, so no 6s. 2 and 12 are wheelhouses. Those aren't good. 3 is a ballpark, so Guijarro has the potential to be okay if he can just stay away. 5 is tough. Tough 92, again, is going to be ground ball to Albies. 4-3 on the putout, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. We go to the top of the second, still scoreless here in Philadelphia. Jake Arrieta against Nick Marquez. That's an in-play 21, and Marquez is going to rip that back up the middle. Base hit for Nick Marquez. Not very good stealer. He will decide not to go anywhere. And here's the man. The man, the myth, the legend, the myth. Suzuki. Kurt Suzuki. You can't stop him. You can only hope to contain him. I've been telling you guys about him forever. You guys should know about him. 57, and that is going to be ground ball to third. Oh, boy. Ground ball to third. Double play is 6 or less. And it's a 6. It's a 5-4-3 double play. And once again, you're killing me. As every time we get a hit, which is hard enough against Jake Arrieta, you guys are getting out. That is not helpful in the least. Ender Inciarte. That's a foul ball by Ender. Tough 90. It doesn't matter. That is going to be a ground ball to second. That's Hernandez. He gets it on the dirt and throws to Santana. Stretch and catch. And we go to the bottom of the second. 1.5 complete here at beautiful Philadelphia Citizens Bank Park. Aaron Altier is up. 11 defense error on the right fielder. That's Markakis. Nick, what do you got for us? What are you, Nick? Out right field. Error of 5. That is the best you can have. So only 1 to 30 will be an error. Everything out will be a fly out. It's a 41. It'll be a fly out to right. Nick, being solid out there for us. Thank you, Nick. I appreciate that. Carlos Santana is up. 7 tough. 65 will be a fly ball to right. So Nick Markakis is busy here in the bottom of the second. Miguel Franco, no score, bottom of the second. 9, patient. 90 though, he's not that patient, and that will be a ground ball. Swanson's going to scoop that and throw to first, and we're through 2 complete. Still no score here in Philadelphia. Johan Camargo is up for the Braves. That is a tough 71, and that will be a ground ball to second. Hernandez again will make the play. Dansby Swanson. Dansby, 9 tough. 48 for Dansby. Strike 3. Oh, just barely. That was on the outside corner. And we have to get the pitcher card. Gohara is card number 1. So we don't need this card there. Come here, card number 1. There you go. So, Gohara, card number 1. Not very good with the stick. In play at a 0-2. Well, that'll play as that is lined into the gap in left center field. I'm sorry, right center field. Altier can't get to it, and rounding first, heading to second with the stand-up double is the pitcher. That is Luis Gohara for the Braves. It gets himself in scoring position for Albies. Albies, come on, Albies. Let's drive the run in. 11 defense. It's a range play on the first baseman. It's a range play on Santana. Range is C. Range is a C, so that is a hit on a 1 to 49. Oh, that's the wrong dice. 1 to 49, that will be a hit. Come on now. 96, that will be an out. So it's going to be a ground ball over to first base. He'll flip it to Jake Arrieta, and that will retire the side. Go to the bottom of the third. Gohara up against Alfaro. 4, patient, but 90 again. It's going to be a ground ball to shortstop, and that's going to be Swanson. That brings up Scott Kingery against Gohara. 8 tough, 34. That will be a strikeout. Second strikeout by Gohara. That brings up Arrieta. He uses card number 6. Card number 6. So, we got the right pitcher cards out there. That's good. So, not to be taken lightly, Jake Arrieta in the batter's box. Tough 17, and that will be a strikeout. So, through 3, Luis Gohara pitching well for the Braves. Still scoreless, though, going to the top of the 4th, and it is Ronald Acuna. In play 0-9, and Acuna's going to rip that into left center field. Hoskins can't get to it. Oh, and he's going to be going for 2. Here comes the throw. It's not in time. Leadoff double by Acuna. That brings up Freddie Freeman. Come on, Freddie. Come on, Freddie. Ooh, wheelhouse. 84, though. Ow, it's still a single. 56 to 85 is a right-hander, is a single. So Freddie Freeman is going to drive Acuna, who is got a speed. Run of 7. It went to right field. Are they going to send the runner? Are they going to send him? Are they going to send him? Are they going to send him? Or are they going to hold him? With nobody out there, we're going to just keep him at third. So runners at the corners. And Nick Markakis. Nick, come on, buddy. Nobody out. Defense is going to play halfway. 8. Another in play, but 93 is going to be grounded to second. They're going to go for 2 here. So the runner will score. And double play is 8 around the board. So 8 or less, it will be a double play. So that's going to be a 4-6-3. I think it went to second. Doesn't matter, but it's a double play. 4-6-3. Run will score. The Braves will take a 1-0 lead, but that clears the bases out. Nick Markakis into a double play just like in yesterday's game. Suzuki, Kurt. Tough, 91 is going to be grounded to short, and that'll do it. But the Braves take a 1-0 lead here. Gahara in the bottom of the 4th against Cesar Hernandez, top of the order. Tough, 0-60, right 3, perfect pitch. That one was a nice slider. Fell in there on the corner. Reese Hoskins, Tough, 86, and that will be a ground ball to short. 2 up, 2 down, and Asdrubal Herrera is up. 10, Patient, 0-5. That's going to be a walk, though. So, first kink in the armor of Gahara shows as a walk. Herrera is just a normal steal. He'll just stay there. Aaron Altier. And Tough, 34. Steve, right 3 on the strikeout. And Gahara is through 4. Pitching well. We go to the top of the 5th, 1-0. And it's Ender Inciarte. Tough, 84. That will be a fly ball to center. That brings up Camargo, the lefty. Come on. Well, he's actually a switch hitter. 9, Tough, 75. It's going to be ground ball to second. And that brings up Swanson. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 5th for Jake Arrieta. Swanson. Yo, having defense. So this is going to be a range on the center fielder. That is... what is his face? Asdrubal Herrera. At center field, he's got a range of D, and that means 1-64. It's going to fall in. 1-64. Nope. It's going to be caught in center field, and that will do it. We go to the bottom of the 5th, and it is Carlos Santana. Oh, no, here's a ballpark. 81, though, is going to be in our favor. That is a deep fly to center field, and that will be caught at the warning track by Ender Inciarte. Been able to dodge at 6 up until this point. Well, let's not start that nonsense, Gahara. Let's try something else. Miguel Franco is up. 10, Patient, 67, and not that Patient. 67 is going to be grounder, and Albies is going to scoop and throw, and 2-way. Alfaro. Oh no, 6, Wheelhouse. Lefty, and that's going to be base hit. Back up the middle, single for Alfaro, and there goes the no-hitter for Gahara. I didn't want to mention it, but now I have to, as that is the first hit. That brings up Kingery. Patient, 22, and oh boy, back-to-back hits, and this is ripped in the gap. Into left field, Acuna is going to get to it. Oh, Nilly. This could be trouble, though. Runner at first is Alfaro. He has got a run of 4. There is 2 outs, so he would go to a 5. Acuna's arm is In the left field, he's average, so it would be a 5. I don't think they're going to risk it. So they're just going to, with the pitcher spot due up next, they're going to risk it. They're going to send them. They're going to send them, and here it comes. Actually, it is a 6, and that will not send the runner. Actually, they hold the runner. So that's going to be a double. And the pitcher spot due up just couldn't hit it far enough. Gohara trying to get out of this inning, and do you take Jake Arrieta out? With 2 outs and runners in scoring position, down 1-0. Nope, they're going to let him pit. Tufts, 15 strikes him out and gets out of the inning. Oh, maybe they should have sent the runner, but I do my base running a little bit differently. I'll probably release some information about that now to streamline things a little bit more. But if you guys already payoff pitch charts. And that's going to be it for Gohara as he pitches 5 complete. As you saw in replay baseball, he was out of strength coming in that last batter. So we're going to pinch hitter. Oh, pinch hitters. It's going to be the righties. I need to land a team. That would always help. All right. It's going to be the left-hander, Ryan Flaherty. Ryan Flaherty's coming in. Ryan Flaherty, there he is. The pinch hit opportunity to start off the 6th. Jake Arrieta down 1-0. In play 38, and that is base hit by Flaherty. Base hit, single, back up the middle, past Henderson. And it brings up Ozzie Albies. Not a very good stealer. Flaherty's just okay. Albies. No double play, Albies. 3. Patient. 47. And that's going to be ripped into left field. And they're going to have to hold the runner at second. So Flaherty's on, and Albies gets a single. That's 2 men aboard with nobody out. What are they going to do? They're going to play back in normal, I guess. Ronald Acuna is not a very good bunter. In play, 55. Oh, damn, just outside. Lined at second base. Lined it at second. And there could be potential here with someone at second base for the pickoff. Flaherty is run of 6 plus 1. 7. Oh, he does not get back. He's going to get lined up. So this one's going to have to be a detailed. So it's lined at second. And shortstop coming over. And he will be out at second. Oh, your guys are killing me. Absolutely killing me. Freddie Freeman. 2 quick outs in the top of the 6th inning now. That, by the way, that line out is my homebrew thing. They don't think they have double plays and line outs and payoff pitch, and I add it because I think it's important to have that. Freddie Freeman, tough 0-6 and a promising inning with runners at first and second with nobody out, ends with nobody scoring. Wow. All right, pitching. Let's see who's going to come in and pitch for the Braves. It's Hernandez, righty, lefty, righty. It's going to be, who is it going to be? I think it's going to be Sam Freeman, actually. It's going to be Sam Freeman, the lefty, coming in. They do have Moylan. Let's see. Where, oh, where are you? Peter Malone. I think we will actually bring in Peter. Let's see. Switch hitter, righty, lefty, righty. Switch hitter, righty, righty, righty. Actually, no. We are going to bring in Freeman at least now, and then we'll see how it goes. So Sam the Man Freeman's coming in for the Braves. Here in the bottom of the sixth, it is 1-0. Pitchers duel all around. Cesar Hernandez, patient, lefty, 77, and that's just outside his range. It goes to 76. 77 is going to be grounder off to Albies, and whew, that was close. Rhys Hoskins can tie this game up with one swing of the bat. Oop, that one went foul. 7 tough, 82. Either way you look at it, that is going to be a strikeout. That's actually, it is not. It's going to be a grounder. That's what I meant. It would have been an out. Now the lefty as Drupal Herrera. And that is another tough 54, though. And he's going to fight that one off. Back up the middle for a single. Tough single result. Unbelievable. And C. Steeler. Aaron Altier. Tough, 76. That's going to be a fly ball to center field, and they're going to get out of it. We go to the seventh. Still 1-0. Atlanta's had an opportunity to put a few more runs on. Just couldn't get anything to go. Take Arrieta. Looks like this will probably be his last inning. Marquinhos, 7. In play, 34, and that against the right-hander. Base hit back up the middle, single for Marquinhos. Unfortunately, he didn't do it when we needed it. He is a D-Stealer, so he won't go anywhere. Suzuki, just no double play, man. Just get the runners, get them going. In play, 0-8. And that's ripped in the gap. Oh, nearly. Marquinhos on first. He has got a run rating of only 5. It went to right field. Do they send them with nobody out? What's Altier's? Excuse me. Arm in right field is average. You know what? They're just going to leave him at third. So Marquinhos on third, Suzuki at second. Again, you can't stop Kurt Suzuki. You can only hope to contain him for a little while, but sooner or later, the man, the myth, the legend, Kurt Suzuki, will come back to strike you down. Ender Inciarte. Defense is playing in. They got to play in, which means if there's a ball hit to them, they got to get to they got to do a range check to make the play. Ender Inciarte. They do get a +1. So we'll see how it goes. Ender Inciarte. Come on, Ender. 6, 7, 8. That is in play, but 78 is going to be too much. That's going to go to shortstop. That's Kingery. Scott Kingery, what is your range, my friend? Scott Kingery at short. Range of C. And he will go up to a B. So that is 39 or higher. He will get to it. And he does get to it. So, Marquinhos could try to run home. And there would be a play at the plate, or he could not. He's not being forced, so he will not go. Since it was hit right at Kingery, it's going to be a 6-3 put out, and no one's going to advance. Ground ball, 6-3. Hold. One out, so Ender isn't able to get it. Camargo, come on now. We need a couple more runs. Johan Camargo. Tough, 32. Strike him out. You're killing me, guys. I'm going to have a heart attack. So close, so close. Come on now. Swanson, Dansby. First base is open, and the pitcher spot is due up. Nope, they're going to go after Swanson. Tough, 11, and that is going to be a strikeout to end the threat. And for Santana, they're going to leave Sam Freeman in to face Santana. Bottom of the 7th, still 1-0. It could really be 4-0 at this point, to be honest. For Patient 37, and that is a walk. So the leadoff man is aboard. He is a C stealer, not great. And Miguel Franco is one of the worst bunters on the planet. So they're probably not going to be bunting. So it's either a steal bunt or see what happens. But they are going to be making a change. They're going to go to the right-hander now, Peter Milan, since they have the righty up. So Peter Milan comes in. He's got a tough card. It's 7 is in play and a 9 is ballpark. We got to dodge the 7-9 combo. Miguel Franco, runner at first, and Miguel Franco, they're not going to do anything with Santana. 6, tough, 94, and that's just what the doctor ordered. That's going to be a fly ball out to left field, one away. Alfaro, can the Phillies, he's a terrible bunter as well. That is 10-0-7, that is going to be a walk. So 2 walks in the inning now. Next thing I'm bring up Kingery. Runner in scoring position, Peter. Come on now, buckle it down. Kingery, with the pitcher spot due up, you need to get Kingery out. Patient 62 is out of range, though. 62 is going to be a fly ball to right field. And that brings up the pitcher spot. And the pitcher spot, obviously, is going to be a pinch hitter. Who, my friends, is it going to be? It's going to be the left-hander, Nick Williams, I think. Nick Williams. 256 average. Yeah, it's going to be Nick, so put him in. Nick Williams. Here's Nick right there. Against Peter Milan. The lefty comes in to face off against Milan. 2 outs. Runners at first and second. 1-0. Big play of the game. That is a 5. Patient 62. Right-hander 62 is going to be hit by the pitch. Oh my gosh, and the bases are loaded. Oh, Nilly. The bases are loaded. 1-0. We're hanging on by the thread of a chinny chin chin. And Cesar Hernandez is up. Cesar Hernandez. Yep. All right. Milan. Come on now. Here we go. Patient 25, and he's going to walk him. He walks in a run, and we got us a tie ball game, and the bases are still loaded. And Mr. Terrible, Rice Hopkins, is up. Ugh. Come on, Milan. Oh, my God. Don't even say it so. It's a wheelhouse. 12 is a wheelhouse, but fortunately 96 is going to be a fly ball to left. Oh my God, that was almost a tragedy. But we got Jake Arrieta out of this game, thank God, finally. And it's going to be, what's his face? It's going to be Sir Anthony Domingo, I think, is going to come in. Again. Though he didn't normally come in until the 9th inning. What about Hutchinson? Nearest also came in. Yeah, we'll go with Sir Anthony Domingo, and of course, Juan is out. So Sir Anthony is a righty, which means it's going to be probably Preston Tucker, which is a lefty. Preston Tucker, the lefty, is going to come in for the Braves. Here in the top of the 8th, we're tied at 1. The Braves walk in a run in the bottom of the 7th. And now it's up to somebody for the Braves to do something here in the 8th or 9th inning. 6, tough, 0-9, strikeout. So he's going to be done. Back to the top of the lineup. Come on, somebody. Oh, I have to undo that play. I meant strikeout, not single. There we go. Ozzie Albies. Come on, Ozzie. 4. That's again tough. 87, and that's grounder to short. We don't want to see Sir Anthony again. That 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 combo. Tough. It is tough to get around. Ronald Acuna, 2 outs. Tough again. 49. Can he do something with the 49? No. 1 to 59 is a strikeout. So, Jesus. All right. So, who's coming in for the Braves in the bottom of the 8th? It's going to be Biddle, I think. With Asdrubal Herrera up, the lefty. It's going to be Jesse Biddle, the lefty. And unlike their pitchers, who has a tough 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, our pitcher has got a patient ballpark tough. What a difference. I mean, what a difference. I guess that's my biggest complaint with Payoff Pitch, and I don't have very many because it's a great game, great system. It's the tough pitchers are really tough, as you see. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 are tough. And then you got you compare these two pitchers. He had 2.95 ERA. Okay, 2.95 ERA. He was 2-5 in 53 games. 2.95 ERA. Jesse Biddle, 6-1, 3.11. So 2.95, 3.11. Tough. I got patient ballpark tough. For a difference of 0.16. 0.16 ERA difference. You can see such a difference in the cards. It's incredible. I mean, very similar to 2.95, 3.11 ERA. He gave up 4 home runs. Biddle gave up 6 home runs, 22 walks, 31 walks, 74 strikeouts, 67 strikeouts. I mean, slightly better, but tough. Patient ballpark on a 6. That's my biggest complaint, is the tough pitchers are really tough, and then you get these other ones. Ballpark on a 6, and the Braves have a bunch of them. I mean, if you just go through some of their pitchers, right? In play on a 7, ballpark on a 5. Ballpark on a 4 and an in play on a 7. Ballpark on a 6. I mean, just about every one of them. There's another one. Ballpark on a 7. Ballpark on an 8. That's Julio Teheran. That's our number 1 starting pitcher, Julio Teheran. For 2018-11, Julio Teheran, 9-9, number 1 starter. Ballpark on an 8. I mean, that's fine. I understand, but you know, Then you play these other teams and they don't have that? That's crazy. I don't know. It's just tough. That was Drupal Herrera. 4. Patient. There we go. 60. Lefty. Well, fortunately, it won't be that patient as that is a ground ball to Camargo at third. And Aaron Altier. Bottom of the 8th. 8. Tough. 48. Strikeout. And Carlos Santana. And this is what fell apart in yesterday's game. Bottom of the 8th. 11. Defense. This is an even number, so it's an error on the left fielder, Ronald Acuna. Ronald Acuna in left field. Error of 2. So an error of 2 is an error of 1 to 64. And of course, it's going to be an E1. E7, I meant. E7 on the left fielder. And that gives him life. Miguel Franco. Bottom of the 8th. 8. Tough. 34. Oh, Jesus. Almost got it, too. Against the lefty, 27 to 33 is a single. 34, though, is going to be a pop-up to second. He almost snuck that hit in, and that would have been tragedy. We go to the top of the 9th. Dominguez can go again, which Freddie Freeman. Come on, Freddie. 8. Tough. 64. Right-hander, out of range, 64. That's ground ball to third. Nick Markakis. 5. Tough. 44. And 44 is out of range. It's going to pop it up to second. This will be our 8th. No, this will be our 6th roll against Dominguez. Every single one of them has been a tough result. 6. Tough. 20. Strikeout. Actually, 1 to 21 against Suzuki is a strikeout, so you almost didn't get the strikeout. But still, all 6 of our plays against Dominguez, tough. There's no chance, very small chance of not getting a tough result on that card. That's crazy. And we got to bring in somebody else. Franco, Alfaro, and Kingery, 3 righties coming up. I think Vizcaino is our closer, isn't he? Let's see. Where's Vizcaino? $16 saves. AJ Minter also with 15 saves. We really don't need a left-hander, but I think we're going to have to leave him in there in case this goes extras. We don't want to run out of pitchers. So, Biddle it is against Franco with our ballpark rate in that 6 spot. It's a 7, so at least that's tough. 47, lefty, out of range. Grounder back to Biddle. Biddle makes the play. And we'll go 1-3 on that. Jorge Alfaro against, no, that should have been Alfaro actually. So Kingery's up. Bottom of the 9th. 7, tough. 95, not going to matter. It's out of range. It's a fly ball to left. 2-way, and that brings up the pitcher spot. And Domingo's pitched 2 innings, so he's going to have to eventually come out. So, who are you going to put in? It's going to be Valentin, Knapp, or Formon. versus a lefty. Who's the best against the lefty? Versus a lefty, he's not too bad. And, oh, he's really good against the lefties. 308. It's going to be Pedro Formion. It's coming in to pinch hit. Alrighty, here we go. Bottom of the ninth. Still tied. Tough, 62. He is a lefty. That is a strikeout. So fortunately, we got through that mess. Philadelphia, Atlanta. I'm just trying to keep the players in the proper groups here so I don't mix them up like I did the pitcher spot. So we're going extras. Philadelphia does need to now think about what they're doing. The lefty, switch hitter, and then a right-hander. So it's going to be Hunter or Hutchinson. Chubby Hunter. Yeah, he's got a really weak card with the 3.80 ERA. Look at that. He's only got three tough results. He's got an in-play at 7 and ballpark at 9, a patient at 5, an in-play at 3 and 4, and an 11 and 12. He's got 5 in-play checks. 3 tough. So it's either going to be Tommy Hunter or Hutchinson. I thought Hutchinson wasn't as good, but it's going to have to be Drew Hutchinson. He at least had 3 tough spots, so it's going to be Hutchinson. And the ballpark at 6, so now they have to feel our pain for a little while. Ha ha ha. Ender, come on, Ender, let's get this. Let's go. Ballpark at 6. Let's see, lots of 6s. 6. That's an 8. Tough, 90. It's not going to matter, and it's a grounder to second. Camargo, let's see, 6. 5. Patient, 29. Right-hander, and that is a walk. Camargo, what do you got? Steal. Oh, you're not very good at all there. Go back to school and learn how to run. Swanson. Come on, Jansby. 6, yes! 6 is a ballpark. 85, though. Oh, it's going to be an in-play. Swanson, in-play, 1/43. Nope, 83. It's going to be a flying ball to center. Damn. 2 outs, and that brings up the pitcher spot. Biddle is going to have to be done. He's been in there for a while. But who do we have left? Hubbardson and Flowers. I guess it's going to have to be Tyler Flowers. Or Cumbersome. We'll go with Charlie. No, yeah, we'll go with Charlie. Charlie's going to come in. Come on, Charlie. Pinch hit here in the top of the 10th. Charlie against Drew Hutchinson. 6, ballpark, 20. Oh, Nilly. See what I'm talking about? I'm telling you guys. Ballpark. As soon as we brought in one of their pitchers that actually had a result that we would normally roll on a normal roll, it comes back to bite them. And it's going to be a ballpark 20. That's a wheelhouse check for Cumbersome against a right-hander. 189, at least it's a hit. 1/63, and this one is gone. 42, and it is hit well, and is going out into deep left field. Hoskins back to the warning track, back to the wall. It is gone. Charlie Cumbersome, pinch hit, top of the 10th inning, 2-run home run. Charlie Cumbersome and the Braves dugout erupts. They had no shot at winning this game all game because of the card design. And now they might squeak out a win. We will see. It's still to be determined, obviously. But Ozzie Albies is up. 8 tough, 93. And that'll do it. That's a fly ball to left. So a 2-run lead going to the bottom of the 10th. They need somebody to come in and can hold on. Oh, for the love of God, hold on. Let's see. We're going to bring in Vizcaíno, who is our #1 closer. on our team. Well, 16 saves. Appeared in 39 games, pitched 38 innings, so he's a one-inning kind of guy. 2.11 ERA. He's got in play 7, right in the middle there. At least it's not a ballpark. So Vizcaíno is coming in to try and close this one out. And again, there might not be anything wrong with the design and the structure. You know, when a pitcher has this many hits, giving up this many runs, this many outs, strikeouts, walks, whatever. I'm sure there's a formula they use to base these scores on, but sometimes the little variations between the cards where a 2.95 and a 3.11, which is very different in your ERA, and the cards are completely different. You have no shot at one card, and the other card is just a beast. And that's the only thing, that's my only complaint about this game. Vizcaíno against Cesar Hernandez. Come on, Vizcaíno. No 7s. There's an 8. That is tough. 10. Steve. Right 3 called. And see, now the Phillies are sitting where we've been the whole game. They're in the boat where, we're going to hit a lot of toughs, and they're going to strike out or get outs. 1, 2, 3, boom, boom, boom. And there's nothing they can do about it. Absolutely nothing. Except for, like I said, if one of the numbers on the 2D6 comes up, like a 12 or 2 or something weird number like that, it could really screw us, especially with Rhys Hopkins up. There's a 9, tough, 63, and yep, fly ball to right. And the Phillies are in trouble. It's all up to Abdul Herrera. And this whole game, we've been fighting this uphill battle. Just trying to find a way to get some kind of result on one of their cards. And now we've got the card in, and they didn't. So it all switched there in the top of the 10th. And of course, look at what we rolled. That is a 12. That is a wheelhouse. And that is a 25. See you later, alligator. Mr. Jester, you shouldn't have mentioned that yet because it ain't over until it's over. It's now a 3-2 ball game. Aaron Altier. Come on now. Don't roll one of those crazy, stupid numbers again. 7 in play. 61, though. That's going to be too high. That's going to be a fly ball to right, and they just about came back and really messed with my brain. But Jesse Biddle gets the win. Drew Hutchinson drops to 1-2. Vizcaíno is 9 saved. Covers him. MVP. We might even get game of the day. We went extra innings. Top of the 10th. Coverson might be play of the day. We'll see what happens. Replay today is going to be there it is. Play of the day. Charlie Coverson took place in the game between Atlanta and Philadelphia at Citizens Bank Park on Wednesday. Top of the 10th. Atlanta batting. Man on first. 2 outs. Game tie. Charlie Coverson hits a 2-run home run to win the game. We didn't get game of the day. That went to the Los Angeles Angels in Toronto. Let's see what happens in today. So Chicago, the Cubs beat down the Indians 18-7. 22 hits for the Cubs. In Pittsburgh, it was 11-2 over in Cincinnati. It was Pittsburgh 11-2 over Cincinnati. The Dodgers 7-2 over Colorado. Milwaukee 5-4 over Arizona. New York 4-3 over Miami. And as you saw here, Atlanta 3-2 in 10. Kansas City loses to St. Louis again. Washington shuts out San Diego 4-0. It was the White Sox 4-3 over Baltimore. San Francisco 7-4 over Houston. Detroit 3-1 over Minnesota. Oakland 2-0 over Seattle. Tampa Bay comes back and beats Boston 5-4. The Yankees take care of Texas 6-1. And in 10 innings, the Los Angeles Angels fall to Toronto 6-5. All right, so where do we stand now after today's action? We are right where we were just a couple games ago. Still 500, 7.5 games back. I think we were 8.5 at one point, but New York refuses to frickin' lose. Did they win again today? Yes, they did. New York just won't lose. That's the problem. They're 30-15 on the seaon. 5 games in front of Washington. Still a long ways to go, but good golly, Miss Molly. Oh, that is the series with Philadelphia. If we go back to our team summary, we head off to Boston to play a 3-game series in Boston, taking on the Red Sox, the Boston Red Sox. And we can put Philadelphia back in the box so I don't have to deal with these guys for a while. That would be nice. Some of their pitchers, I swear, geez Louise, that Dominguez, look at that. Tough, 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 tough. He's only at 295. It wasn't like he was a 104. 295. Ugh. That's not the only example in the game, right? That's not like just the one person. Here's Aaron Nola. He's got 2, 4, 6 tough results as well. Toughs are really hard to get hits on, which they should be, but they're not. Hector Neris, look at this guy. 2, 4, 6, 7 toughs. He does have a patient at 7 and a wheelhouse at 4, but good Lord, look at all those toughs. Toughs, I think, in this game are just too tough, to be honest. They are hard, and it should be hard, but you got like, you know, on a normal player, right? If we just bring up Cesar Hernandez, right, on a tough, he's got a 4% chance of getting a hit on a tough result, right? You got a 4% chance on a tough, but you got a 72% chance on a wheelhouse. And on a patient, you have a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8% chance. So you can see there's quite a variation. In play, 1 to 42, so a 42% chance. That's why I put, anytime I roll 0-0 on the dice, I house rule that's a wheelhouse check, because it's just so hard to get good hits in a row, because you're constantly going up against good pitchers. You're constantly just going strikeout, strikeout, out, out, strikeout, strikeout, out, out, strikeout, strikeout, out, out. That's my biggest complaint of this game, and why it's no longer number 1. I just think the system, whatever formula they use, it just needs to be altered a little bit to make it a little bit easier to get hits on the good pitchers, and take the bad pitchers and make them a little bit tougher, because it's too easy to get hits on the bad pitchers and too hard to get good hits on the good pitchers. Now, some people might say, well, that's the way it's supposed to be, dummy. And yes, I understand it's supposed to be hard to get hits, but not like impossible. If I had like Scherzer's card, or, here's Eckhoff, okay, 6.75 ERA. 6.75, he's got tough, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 are all tough. He's got a ballpark on 9. Another tough, a defense, and a wheelhouse. 6.75 ERA. He's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 toughs. I would take this guy in a heartbeat on my team. Absolutely in a heartbeat. It's so hard to get tough results. To get a result off a tough. It's either a strikeout or a, so the toughs override everything else on the card is what I'm saying. This guy here, Nick Pivetta, 4.77 ERA. He's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 toughs in pretty good positions, right? 7, your most common number, is going to be a patient. 8's in play, but in a ballpark at 5. He's got some weakness as well, but he's got a lot of toughs. So Adam Morgan, 6, 7, 8, tough, tough, tough. 3.83 ERA. Here's Luis Garcia, right? 6.07 ERA, tough, tough, in play, tough, tough. I'd take this guy in a heartbeat, because 5 to 9 are going to be your most common numbers rolled, and of that, 4 times out of 5 you're going to get an out, and that's an automatic, just about an automatic out. I would take that in a heartbeat. And that's my biggest problem with this game, and I like it so much. It's just the formula. I don't know. There should be some house rule or something for that, because the the starting pitch, the tough results are just so hard to get anything off of. If you've watched this series from the beginning, you will see that. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comment section below if you're still on there, still listening, still watching, still enjoying. Let me know, because I would like to hear. I mean, I don't want to sound like a big baby, wham, wham, wham. We won, of course, but, you could just see the difference. If you watch this game, this is a perfect example. Atlanta had, scratch and crawl just to get their one run, right? Because they had no shot against Jake Area to get, a bunch of runs. I mean, we had a couple things that we did, could have gotten a couple more runs here or there, but we had that line out, and then that was a double playoff. We had a runner thrown out, so we had some more opportunities, but still, because he's so tough, it's just hard to get those good results off his card. And then as soon as we got rid of him and they put in that other guy, it was tough. It was 2 innings, we couldn't do anything. 6 straight strikeouts, I think it was. Tough. 6 straight strikeouts. I know it was 6 straight outs on whatever his face was. Anyways, I don't want to sound like a poor loser or whatever, but it just seems like the tough results are too tough. Freddie Freeman, right? He's batting .384 for us on a tough result. 40, 41, 42 to 51. So that is, 11 numbers. So he's got an 11% chance against a right-hander to get a base hit on a tough result. 39% chance to strike out. 11% chance to get a hit. And 39, 49, that would be 1 to 51, right? And then 52 to 100, basically, as an out. He's got 11% chance of getting anything good on a tough result. And if you're going up against a pitcher that gets a lot of tough results, 6s, 7s, 8s, 5s, 9s, a lot of numbers there with toughs, it's just hard as hell to get anything done. And that's why I haven't played this game in a long while, because I get very aggravated with the system. Thanks. See you all next time. Thanks for watching.